Hello everyone, welcome back. We kind of an update here. We finished the hay, got it hauled home. As you can see, first and second cutting scattered all over the place here. We got all that done yesterday, got the tractors back home, got the new hauling hydraulic leak fixed. Had to have a line made for that. We'll talk about that at some point, but did get the hay rolled. There goes a hawk. I don't know if you can see it or not. Pretty good sized hawk. Anyhow, got all that done yesterday, so we're getting the farming caught up. The only thing we lack, of course, is getting the fields cleaned up, cover cropped, and the field corn picked. So hopefully we'll get that done. It's not ready. It'll be a couple of weeks before it's ready. But what I was going to talk to you today about, as you know, we got the sawmill now, the little wood miser. And this hay, we have to haul it about 15 miles. The hay field's about 15 miles away from the house here. So, you know, bringing it home and everything. And that's where most of the logs are. Now, as I showed you earlier, we've hauled some of the logs home. And how are we going to haul them? I mean, we can haul them on this Delta gooseneck. We can do it. Problem is unloading them. And I actually bought this before I bought the sawmill, partially to help clean up with the hurricane debris and all that good stuff. Personally, I've not done it, you know, for anybody else. I mean, for our own personal use. That's how I hauled the logs and stuff home with it. But I can use this. Problem is unloading it with this, so that's an issue. So we looked at several different options, and what we came up with was a dump trailer. Now I looked at a small single axle dump trucks and things like that, but this is a Southern Utility 14,000 pound 16-foot dump trailer. We bought it new, and as you can tell, we've been using it. Hauled some gravel in it. I've hauled some logs in it. I've actually hauled a tractor on it once, the John Deere. But I need to give me some sideboards on it. It just been busy, haven't had a chance to really get involved. But it, like I said, it's 16 foot. It is a scissor lift. We'll look at that in a minute. It's got just legs in the back for loading and unloading. Ramps are up in there. It has a spreader gate as well as barn door. Works pretty good. When I repaired our culvert after a lean, I hauled gravel on it, and hauled some for my dad to repair his driveway. But it has a tarp. It like I said, it's 16,000 pound, or a 14,000 pound, I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it's got 7,000 pound axles, etc, etc, etc. It's a pretty nice trailer. I've been pleased with it so far. Pulls good. Now, I have done some upgrades to it, of course. That's just one thing we did. One thing I did is I put the remote dump on it. I think I got it on Amazon. It was relatively inexpensive to where I can sit in the truck and dump it. So that was one thing I added on. I also added a battery charger. This one of the downfalls to these electric dumps is keeping the battery charged. So this is a 12 volt to 12 volt battery charger that I added in here. Works good. I had to you know, run me a wire in my plug here, as you can see, to the 12 volt on the truck. I also wired up the John Deere, so if I'm using it around the place here, I can I put a trailer plug on John Deere where I can plug it in and keep the battery charged. But it works pretty good. I've been pleased with it. And you can see the scissor lift, and you can see how it's built underneath. Nice big heavy cylinder. I have yet to find anything. I've hauled up to a little over 5 ton on it, and it has no trouble dumping so far. Grease zerks on everything. Everything's been greased, etc., etc. But this is the way we plan on hauling logs to the sawmill. I can load it up, you know, use the tractor and the forks, load the dump trailer, bring it home, dump it. Works really good. I've not had any issues with it so far. Like I said, I bought it new back in the spring. I looked at several. I looked at the gooseneck option. One of the big reasons I went with tag along is to use it with the tractor, and you know, so forth, so on. Now, if I were going into the gravel business, I'd buy a little dump truck versus this. But this is what I was for the multiple purposes that I plan on using this for. This seemed to be a better fit for me. But like I said, it works good for the purposes that I want. Seems to be pretty well built trailer. I'm not super familiar with these folks. This and a few of the other trailers I've seen is the only ones I've seen of this particular company. Dump trailers live a hard life. I've used it to move some field dirt around and stuff like that, but it definitely has done good so far, and so far I've been very pleased with it. It particularly hauling the logs, and you know, if I need to get rid of some firewood or whatever, that's another benefit to having it. But we definitely need to use it. Now, I've got a project coming up this week that we will be using this quite a bit for. A nice box. This is a little antenna for the remote. I do like that. I can't remember the name or whatever, but I think I got that off of Amazon. Wired it up. Works good. And like I said, this is a I think the name of it's Red Arc. It works really good. You can see I've got some wires jumbled up. I need to get in here and tidy everything up. But it works really good. About, if you dump it, you know, if you're using like a tractor running around dumping rocks or whatever, it keeps your battery pretty well charged. I've not had to charge the battery independently of this since I put this on, so that's a good thing. And like I said, it's about 15 miles to get down there to get a load of logs. I can go down there, load up, come home, dump, go back, and the battery will be fully charged. So that works good. If you do get electric dump trailer, I would recommend that above all other. I think it was like $200 or something, and then of course the remote is super handy, particularly if you're hauling gravel or something that you need to stay in the cab and dump. But that's what we're going to do. And like I said, it's still a better option than that. I am going to at some point in the future, not terribly distant future, I am going to upgrade the gooseneck trailer. I'm going to go, I've had that trailer probably 10 or 12 years. It's served me well, but I've kind of outgrown it, and that'll be something we talk about at some other point. As you can see, I've got the nurse tank sitting here in the way, and I got to get that cleaned up. But at some point, we've got to upgrade that trailer, and I'll probably be getting a 25-foot total length. 25 is about all I can handle, getting in and out of where the hayfield's at, and do a dual tandem trailer. There's a reason for that, and we'll talk about that later. Something else that we've added that goes along kind of with this dump trailer, and some other things that we're trying to do. So, and we'll talk about what that is at a later time. But this week we're going to start something a little different, and I'm a little rusty with YouTube, so I forget to film, just like baling the hay. I forgot to film it. But we'll try to take you guys along and show you what we're getting into. Kind of as an update on one of the earlier videos we done about the chainsaw. We have made a decision and picked us up another chainsaw, so you'll get to see that probably this week sometime in action. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along, see what else we're going to get into, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, everyone take care of yourself. We'll talk to you guys later.